Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Scoot Henderson.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Amen Thompson, Toumani Camara out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's the Beast in at the point. And for the Rockets, inside Smith and Şengün. Josh Okogie is out there with Scoot Henderson, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. You know, in terms of Western Conference heavy hitters, Grant, we're looking at 2 of the biggest right here.
Oh, man, that makes this one a lot more interesting, doesn't it? You know, a lot of pride is on the line in this one, B.A. These teams will not be taking it easy on each other. And
Şengün, throw it down.
yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Smith outside. Launches it. Portland grabs the miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Here's the Beast. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Henderson. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Thompson, no good on the free throw.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Henderson for 3. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Doncic. Pass to the Beast. Portland moving it around. Doncic, good.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
And here's Şengün. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And he gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Wembanyama. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
To the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
For three, Durant. Another three from Houston. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
The 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Henderson. Şengün's got 6 points. Blazers trail by 4. Thompson outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Pass to Okogie. Doncic against Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Doncic, and the officials call goal. So they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Henderson, the pass to Şengün. Back to Henderson. Durant against Thompson. Here's Okogie. Off target from outside. Portland trailing here. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. And the chess match continues.
And 7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Smith outside. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Doncic on the wing, defended by Henderson. Here's Wembanyama. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. Stan, we're in the thick of the season. How hard is it to keep your guys engaged right now?
Well, it's the biggest challenge for a coach, to get your players to continue to listen and to continue to try to improve. You have to figure out the best way to communicate, and that's different on a player-by-player basis.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Williams is checked in for Wembanyama. Koulibaly comes in for Kamara. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Doncic. Here's Okogie, guarded by Sharp. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. Deflected. In transition. Here they come. Portland moving it around. Launches a 3. The beast shot is off. The Rockets trail. Here's Durant. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about... professionalism and purpose.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Pass to the Beast. Back to Sharp. Şengün with a steal. Sharp against Henderson. Here's Okogie. The 3, Smith. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Here's the Beast. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Durant. Portland making their last shot. 6 to shoot. Şengün. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to the Beast. going to go that time. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Now Portland with it, trailing by 2. Now here's Smith, left side Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Here's the Beast. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Williams from long range. Good D by Şengün.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Smith outside. From 13. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Okogie. Then for Portland, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Williams. And Doncic has subbed in for Thompson.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Finney Smith checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Henderson. The open shot, VanVleet. Rebound by the Beast.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. VanVleet scanning the floor. The three-pointer off the mark. Portland trailing here. Here's Doncic. He nails it, and we're tied. Doncic has got his third basket on the night right there.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. He's checked in for Portland. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
He hasn't been as sharp as we're used to seeing in the last 10 games. You can tell in his passing. His assists are down. Even the simple passes look hard for him. Maybe he can get his groove back tonight.
Portland on D. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Capella. Capella, screen on Sharp. Back to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
Wembanyama, screen on VanVleet. Doncic passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Finney Smith, a screen. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Kamara, out left to the wing. Outside Sharp. Oh, deflected. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
VanVleet, the pass to Capella. Here's Shepard. Pass to Eason. Back to Finney Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3.
And Shepard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, You can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Van Vliet, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Houston in the lead. Pass to Shepherd. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
It's Sharp on the wing. Now Wembanyama. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Here's Shepherd. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams. Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Rockets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Van Vliet and Shepherd, they're the guards. Alperon Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Thompson outside. Pass to Kamara. And they're pushing it up. And he's going to... the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, Shepherd's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And one key for quality teams in this league: beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Thompson finds Doncic. Doncic is doubled over Van Vliet. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Van Vliet. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man. Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet, three-pointer. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Tipped! And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
team foul.
The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Shepard. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Yeah, good physical play from the big man. Şengün refused to be stopped.
So for the Blazers, Hendricks has checked in for Doncic, and it's Sharp in for Kamara.
Third team foul.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And here's Coulibaly. He had 28 points in the win against Memphis.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Houston with another miss. Blazers trail by 4. It's tipped, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Houston working the ball around. Eason, he drops it from range. Eason's got 5 now.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Thompson, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Hendricks. Thompson outside. Now here's Sharp. Defense is right there. He's off on the layup.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And down it goes. 2 points. And it's a 9-point Houston lead.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Timeout called. Portland. Making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Kevin Durant in for Shepard. Portland making a switch here. Blazers trail by 9. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Durant inside, defended by Thompson.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Wembanyama, screen on Capella. Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Shoots over Şengün. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Rockets lead by 7. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! It's Eason with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Blazers trail by 9. Here's the Beast. Inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Pass to Capella. Here's Durant, defended by Thompson. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Durant. And the Rockets lead by 9.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Thompson outside. Now Wembanyama. Stolen by Capella. Durant inside. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Houston making some changes. Okogie comes in for Capella, and it's Henderson in for Fred VanVleet. Luka Doncic is checked in for Portland. Coulibaly comes in for Sharp.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on it.
Durant against Thompson. And Durant with the big finish.
I mean, that's just elite versatility. How many ways can Durant beat you? Insane handles for someone who's 7 feet.
Thompson passes to Doncic. Offline with a three. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Smith, he's checked in for Eason. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Here's the beast. He takes it in. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Start to wrap up voting. This list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I gotta say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
Well, you look at Henderson. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And the hype around this year's three-point contest has been tremendous. And it's only increasing as All-Star Weekend gets closer.
Yeah, looking at the list now, I think any of these guys could win it. Speaking just as a fan, I can't wait to see what happens.
Şengün, a screen on Thompson. Durant inside, working on Thompson. Durant's shot is off. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 11-point game. They host the Pistons after this one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Şengün. Back to Durant. Şengün, the screen. Okogie, the pass to Şengün. Good D by Wembanyama. Blazers trail by 9. Here's Coulibaly. Doncic with it. Durant covering. Pass to Thompson. Doncic, a screen on Smith. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And they've just played out of control at times, and it's had a significant impact.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. The Rockets lead by 9. Now Henderson. He had 22 in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. And that one's good by Durant.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Wembanyama screen. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Look, if you think you're going to get that over Wembanyama, you are crazy.
Blazers trail by 10. Here's Thompson. Oh, wow!
Look out!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Durant inside, defended by Thompson. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Team is in the penalty.
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Capella. Thompson passes to the Beast. And he makes it on the layup. The Beast has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Back to Henderson. Pass to Durant. Down low. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Okogie's got his first 2 points of the night.
We all know about Durant's ability as a scorer, but he is so unselfish, and he always makes the right play in pick and rolls.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Houston leading by 9. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Brian?
All right, thank you, Allie. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Okogie. And here's Capella. Here's Okogie. Houston working the ball around. Now Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Smith. Top of the key. Henderson misses.
Great shot contest. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Thompson, a screen on Capella. Here's Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Scoot Henderson.
It just slipped there on the interior. Doncic draws the whistle.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Eason's checked in for Clint Capella. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Houston leading by 8. Back comes Houston in transition. .35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Smith. There's the triple. Portland grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Now Coulibaly. Back to Doncic. Oh, Luka attacking with authority.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Pass to Henderson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the NBA Players of the Week. And the Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most unique players in NBA history.
If you could... So let's dig into that first half now. and what was a very solid performance for the Houston Rockets. And that's a wrap on half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
Blazers trail by 6. On the court right now for Portland. Thompson out there with Toumani Camara. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Sharp. And it's the Beast in at the point.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
Right wing. Here's Camara. Off the mark there with a 3. Houston leading by 6. Durant inside. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production. And for the Trailblazers, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. The Beast passes to Thompson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Okogie. Picked by Smith. Now here's Şengün. Defended by Thompson. Durant. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. And it's all from three-point range.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Adams. Step back shot. Portland with a rebound. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And for that game against the Thunder, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
Here's the Beast. And the bucket counts. And he... is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Portland shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Hendricks comes in for Thompson. And Houston has possession. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Henderson, the pass to Şengün. Now here's Durant. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Williams against Şengün to the middle. Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the inside. Şengün, no good. Blazers trail by 5. Williams, a screen on Durant. Pass to Kamara. Here he goes. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Durant. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Craig.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Rockets. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Clock at 2. Houston with another miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And now let's take a look at the small forwards with the highest shooting percentages for the season. In the third spot, Kevin Durant.
And this group does a great job of staying in attack mode. I mean, you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of shooting percentage.
Yeah, as a wing, it can be hard to hit your shots at a high rate. I applaud this group for playing smart basketball. Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Here's Okogie. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
To the wing on the left. And there's the screen. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Kamara. Here's the Beast. Defended by Henderson. Here's the Beast. It's hauled in by Henderson. The Rockets lead by 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Henderson's got 5 points.
Whoa! Scoot! What a move!
Here's the Beast. Defended by Henderson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Luka Doncic comes in for Hendricks, and it's Coulibaly in for Kamara.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Back to Durant. Pass to Smith. And here's Durant. Coulibaly defending. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got his 7th rebound here tonight. 4-3. Again, the miss by Portland.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Durant with the bucket.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Doncic, count it.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Henderson for 3. He can't hit that time.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Houston leading by 5. Şengün with it. He's got 16. Outside Durant. Pass to Okogie. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
And they doubled up Doncic.
Defenders have to play Doncic tightly. He knows that and uses the pump fake to his advantage.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in, and he makes both free throws. Here's Durant, and he's got 28 now. Eason a screen on Coulibaly. Coulibaly against Durant. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to the Beast. And here's Doncic. Puts up a 3. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Durant. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Yeah, that's his 4th foul. Got to be careful now.
Denny Smith's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Henderson. Timeout called. Portland. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Williams. Thompson comes in for Doncic. And it's Kamara in for Coulibaly. Blazers trail by 4. Here's the Beast. He's got 17. Right side, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
It's Eason with the jam.
Yeah, one thing about Van Vliet, he makes the right decision most of the time.
Eason with the ball. Now Sharp defending. Eason, the pass to Durant. Over Thompson. Durant's shot is off. Portland has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Much to the fans' delight, Stan, Shaedon Sharp's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston.
Another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Now here's Eason. He's got 9. Capella finds Durant. Now Eason. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Houston working the ball around. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Portland with a rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Kamara for the tie. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Kamara's got 6 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Van Vliet outside. Outside Durant. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Sharp. Here's the Beast. Guarded by Durant. The Beast fires in the triple. And now a 3-point Portland lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Wembanyama, screen on Easton. 3-pointer Sharp. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Well, Houston's shooting it well, almost 50% for the floor. Capella, screen on Thompson. Inside to win the run. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Rockets trail by 5. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Sharp. Now the Blazers moving it up. 51 seconds left in the third. Knocks down the triple. The Beast has got 15 points in just the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Knocked loose. Van Vliet, the pass to Finney-Smith. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Beast.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Wembanyama, the pass to the Beast. Over Van Vliet. Wembanyama double team. Here's Kamara. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And it's an 11-point Portland lead.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Portland, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. To the paint. Here's Shepard. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepard is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
The three from Wembanyama. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Rockets trail by 12. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Van Vliet. Drains it from 9 feet away.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
And there's the lob. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. From 13. And it's Shepard missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Portland moving it around. Here's Sharp. It's stolen. Here's Shepard. Guarded by Sharp. Van Vliet left side. Stolen by Sharp. Thompson right side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
No good on the free throw. For the Trailblazers, Coulibaly comes in for Kamara. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sharp. And the second free throw is good. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Shepard, defended by Thompson. And Şengün throw it down.
And we sort of expect this from Şengün. He's proven to be a reliable scorer.
Here's the beast. Outside Wembanyama from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 6 here in the quarter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. Outside Eason. Şengün a screen on Coulibaly. Eason can't get it to go.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Thompson's shot is off. Rockets trail by 12. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Şengün. The kick out to Van Vliet. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That'll be a second foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Kevin Durant in for Shepard. Portland leading by 12. Pass to Wembanyama. Takes a 3. Wemby drains the corner shot.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. And another miss by Houston.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the board.
Pass to Capella. Now Şengün, defended by Thompson. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Durant. Durant's got 8 assists here tonight. Portland has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're winning by this much with double-digit turnovers. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Houston has possession. Pass to Van Vliet. Tries it from the top of the key. Portland with a rebound. Wembanyama's. Here's the Beast. On the break. Oh!
Wow!
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. The kick to Durant. No good on the three.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
The three from Thompson. The Rockets pull it in. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lets it go from deep. Eason can't get it to go.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Durant. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. First free throw is good. So for the Rockets, Okogie comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Van Vliet. He does not get the second one. Portland leading by 14. Into the lane. Yep, count it. The Beast's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I love that dish. Wembanyama is so unselfish.
Outside Eason. Five to shoot. Here's Okogie. And another miss by Houston. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Outside Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The offensive rebound. Henderson for three. Outside Eason from behind the arc. Portland with a rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration. Setting in.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Pick by Smith. Here's Okogie. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Durant taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Doncic outside. Adams a screen. Fires from deep. And Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 29.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And here's Henderson. Lets a floater go. And there's a nice layup by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Doncic, no good. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Şengün. Portland with a rebound. Now Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And he drops it first.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Doncic hits them both.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Pass to Henderson. Here's Okogie. Back to Henderson. Outside Durant. Jacks up a three. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
And there's a whistle. He'll hit. To the line to shoot 2. Henderson. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Portland making a switch here. Doncic hits them both. Rockets trail by 16. Goes up from the top of the key, and that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Oh, check out Durant with the wily pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it.
Down low. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Durant on the attack. Sengun. Adams pulls it down.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Now Coulibaly. Doncic is doubled. Rebounded by Smith. Rockets trail by 16. Here's Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
From 9 feet away, count it.
It's such a creative finish. FVV in the open.
Trailblazers lead by 14. Now Coulibaly.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Personal foul. 14.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Outside Durant. From deep. Oh, no good. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Trailblazers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year. And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for the Beast.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
Durant against Coulibaly. Sengun. Quick 2, all net. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Coulibaly. He launches. Van Vliet there for the rebound. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Here's Okogie. Oh, the stuff! And Durant with the block. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game.